shut the hell up. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have this very glam makeup tutorial. I've done my first cut crease on my channel, which is a nice glittery silver one, and I love this look. I think a cut crease is it's actually quite simple once you get the hang of it, but it gives such like you've put so much effort in and you haven't really. I think glitter looks amazing on everyone, and yeah, this is nice full glam. If you want to see how I get this look, then please keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share my videos, and ask me anything anonymously on my ask link, which everything will be in the description box below. Also, I share quite a lot of tips and tricks on how to do like the perfect cut crease, so if that's what you want to learn, then this is the perfect video for you, darling. Enjoy. Thanks for watching. So I'm actually so annoyed because I actually filmed this, well, not the entire look. I got up to my eyes, which was a big amount of time, and loved the look, by the way, and my memory card was full, so I couldn't film it, couldn't film the rest. And then it's actually now a month later that I'm deciding to film the same look, because I was just going to carry on from it, and then, you know, life gets in the way, so I'm just gonna film it all fresh. Obviously you know what the look is, so yeah, let's get to it. Okay, to start, as always, I'm going to moisturise my face. And this is my new favourite moisturiser from L'Oreal, which is called Hydra Genius, and it's the aloe water. It smells so nice. I like that it's actually in a glass bottle. I don't know why, I just feel a bit more bougie. It's really cooling on the face. I just realised I need to do my eyes first, so okay, so that's all I'm doing for my face. I'm gonna go straight into my eyes because, as you know, I'm using glitter. Please excuse my skin, I know it's terrible. To start on my eyes, I prime the whole of my lid. As you can see, I've got veins and shit with MAC Soft Ochre. I've had this paint pot for I feel like 2 years actually, and I still have a shitloads left, so I definitely recommend buying this. I'm going to use today the Morphe 35N palette. I'm going to do more of neutral colours. I look crazy. So the first colour I'm going to put in my crease is this grey colour here. I'm just taking that on a fluffy blending brush. You just want to go all the way into your crease, and like we do with all the first transition colours, you do want to bring that one slightly higher and then blend the other colours slightly below it to create that gradient effect. And because obviously we are going to be cleaning it up after, it does not matter if you get it all on this part, because we're just going to cut it, and underneath as well, doesn't matter. This brown here, which is more like a neutral brown, it looks quite warm but it's not. Using the same brush, but this colour, as you can see, I'm concentrating it more in the crease. Moving it back in now. Starting off low again. Taking a clean blending brush, I'm just going to blend the two together and blend all the edges as well. Still using the same brush, I'm going to take a mixture of this really dark brown and a tiny bit of the black, and I'm gonna focus that predominantly in the outer edge and keep this even lower. Remember, gradient effect. Lightly, like really lightly. If you feel like you're heavy-handed, hold your brush further back. Going back into my MAC Soft Ochre, I'm going to use a smaller synthetic brush just because it's easier for me to see where I'm going. And this is more the tricky part because you need to like kind of concentrate what you're doing. Get a good amount on, and what we're going to do to cut the crease is, looking straight ahead, you can see where my crease is. So you need to look, my mirror's here, you need to look straight ahead in the mirror, and when you tilt it back, you have an idea then where your crease is. See how I've just drawn that there? Now I'm looking down, giving a frown on it was, and then see where you can see how that transferred. So that is where you can bring your crease. That's basically an easy test for you to see where's the perfect place. See? So apply it and then look down, and you will see exactly where you need to put the concealer or the paint pot. Also with my eyes, because I have slightly smaller, sometimes a bit hooded eyes, you can cheat it and just bring it higher than your crease, and that way you'll be able to see the glitter when your eyes are open. If you feel like your eyes are smaller, then definitely do that. That's what I'm doing as well. But if you have like large and in charge eyes, you don't really need to do that. Take another synthetic brush, and just using the white nude shade in the Morphe palette, I'm just going to set it down. Because we've brought the crease higher than usual, any glitter that when you look up would transfer is not going to transfer. So yay for that. So the glitter I'm going to use is from Barry M, and it's a nice fine one, and it is silver. The glue that I love is the Violet Voss one. Literally just drawing over my lid exactly where I put the paint pot. Actually dip it into a bit of the glue just to make it stick initially. And this, ladies and gentlemen, is why you do not do your face makeup first. So, I mean, obviously you're like vlogging mental, but I'm gonna take a makeup wipe. Whoop! Swipe that cheek. So for liner, I'm going to use the YSL Couture eyeliner number 1, which is black, and this eyeliner is the best liquid eyeliner I've used, because it's just, it honestly does not move at all. I'm going to quickly do my brows using Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in Ebony with a right angle brush. So to set my brows and pose, I'm going to use the Maybelline Brow Precise Fibre Filler in deep brown. And lately I've been loving brow gel. Like, I feel like it makes such a difference. I'm just gonna apply a small layer of mascara as well. This one is L'Oreal Volume Million Lashes So Couture. And this is just to like curl the lashes before I put falsies on. I'm going to use a fresh pair of Ardell 118, which if you watch my videos you know that I love these. They're perfect length, got a new Revlon Precision Glue. This one is now in black. Oh gosh. Oh, that smells like chocolate. No, never mind. I'm gonna go onto my face, because it looks gross. My YSL Touche Éclat Blur Perfector. I'm just gonna apply this with a flat top foundation brush. This one's from ELF, because it's like silicone solid kind of form. Don't really know how to describe it, but anyway. So I've just taken it on the brush, and then I'm just, as you can see, I'm just kind of like pushing it into my skin. And I'm only really going to do this across my nose, across the pores, the pore section here on your cheeks, and also down to my laugh lines, because it also is going to fill in any pores and fine lines you might have. Foundation, I'm going to use a mixture of the Urban Decay Naked Skin. This is in 3.5, so this is a bit too light for me. And then I have the Fenty in the shade 300, which is a perfect match when I have suntan on, but at the moment I don't, and I'm a bit pale, so I'm going to put a tiny bit of that into this. The Fenty foundation, I absolutely love it. Like, I think it's really good coverage. It's a really nice finish foundation. Doesn't feel heavy or any, like, honestly I don't really have anything bad to say about it. I think she did an amazing job. I think I might have to just like go in and ask what one I should get, because I just guessed it on the website. I was like, oh, this bitch looks like me, I'm gonna get this one. On my Givenchy sponge, I'm gonna take the Urban Decay B6 spray and just dampen that bitch. Bare Minerals Bare Skin Complete Coverage Serum Concealer in the shade Light, and I have tried this before and it is really good. I feel like a little really goes a long way with this, so I'm not going to put that much on. You can see that I had so much redness and like darkness on my blemishes, and that those two foundations like really got rid of it. So to set everything, I'm going to use my YSL Soufflé Décolleté, which if you watch my YSL One Brand tutorial, you know exactly how I feel about this baby. My skin's not as oily as it used to be, so now I'm not baking anymore. You know when you just start seeing improvements and you're just so happy. A tip, if your foundation doesn't match, then just wear a turtleneck and no one will tell. I'm going to use the Merry Luminizer better. I love this stuff so much. Like, I think this is like will always be my favourite highlighter. I just think like if I'm ever lucky enough to make my own highlighting products, this is exactly the texture I want mine to be like. For bronzer, I'm going to use an oldie from Collection, and it's the Bronze Glow in Matte. I used this in like my first ever videos. How crazy. On my forehead, because I've got blemishes here, I'm just going to pat it in. By the way, God, my camera is driving me nuts. I'm gonna have to buy another one. Sleek's contour kit in the shade medium, just using this colour. I'm not bringing that contour up here because I'm just gonna leave the temples for the bronzer, and I put the bronzer on my jawline as well. So for my nose contour, I'm just gonna take a little stippling blending brush, doesn't really matter, just any eyeshadow blending brush. Just take a tiny bit of product and just run along the sides of your nose, and up into this corner is muy importante. For blush, I'm going to use this Butte one from L'Oreal Lip Blush in the colour Sandalwood Pink, which is a really pretty pink colour. It comes with a little brush at the back. I'm just popping that on the apples and bringing it back. I'm really into blush lately, like. That's another thing that once you start doing, you'll see the difference and you won't ever stop. Oh yeah. I'm going to take that grey colour that we started off with and bring that all down. This actually looks nice just keeping it on as like top heavy. I've already started now, so there's no going back. And then taking the medium brown colour, so the second brown, and I'm putting that closer to my actual lash line. So obviously this is a gradient effect as well on the lower lashes. In the outer corner, I'm going to take the third brown colour, which is the darkest one, and I'm going to focus that on the outer edge. The best gel liner I've used is the Everlasting Drama gel liner from Maybelline. It's super black. The brush it comes with as well is really good. Like, look how that is so black. Like, when you use normal pencils, they go on quite sheer. Fine. And I've just tight lined in the outer corners as well. So using the same mascara, I'm gonna hit my bottom lashes. Yeah, I am. Okay. I'm gonna take that loose powder. I'm gonna just cut my contour. I honestly can't remember what lipstick I used, but it was definitely a nude one. And although I would wear like dark lip with this, I'm gonna go nude. And I've just got these two Bare Mineral liquid lips. This one is in Swank, which is like the typical, this is nude for me. And then Boss. I think because I want to go nude, I'm gonna use this one, Boss. And I've used these before. This is a brand new one though, and I just love the formula. I think they're such good. Oh, and they smell like chocolate cake. They smell exactly like Betty Crocker's. They just feel really soft on the lips. They're not sticky at all. Love it. Oh my god. And Bare Minerals is very underrated as well. And to set it all, I'm going to use the Urban Decay B6 again. That has the best spray nozzle, like it's an actual like mist rather than like a lot of them do that, and it's not pleasant. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done.